The whole future of this industry, and that means the personal prosperity of all who work in it, must depend on our successful use of machines. Power loading helps us to produce coal at prices that customers are willing to pay. Machines make up for the shortage of men. They get rid of some of the grinding physical effort too long involved in mining, and they take out many of the old accident risks. There are now 1,400 mechanized faces in our pits, and they produce more than 80% of our output. So far, so good. But successful mechanization means more than just putting in machines. Installing machines is an expensive business. To pay for themselves, they must be kept running as long as possible. A standing machine is losing money and losing business for coal. We must also go all out to get from every machine its full potential, not just a comfortable increase over the performance of the face when it was on the shuffle. Now, if between us, management and men, we can keep the machines working for an extra half hour within the existing shift, just an extra 30 minutes within each shift, and then get an extra half hour in each of the following 2 years, the prospects for the industry will be transformed. We shall be able to keep our prices competitive and be able to increase wages. Let's have a look at the picture. Taken as an average over all faces of what's happening today. Now this represents an average shift. Of course, we have to allow time for various things. Time to travel into work. Time for preparation. Time for eating, bait, peace, or whatever we call having a meal. And of course, then there's the travelling out time. Now this means that we have 6 hours for coal getting. And in our pits today, we're only getting coal for 2.5 hours of this 6 hours. So that we've got 3.5 hours to go for out of this total possible coal getting time of 6 hours on the shift. 6 hours, and the machine is cutting for under 2.5 of them. So asking for an increase of half an hour's cutting time is not unreasonable, is it? It's not asking for the impossible. Management and specialists have been pressed to improve technique and organization, and they've accomplished a lot. There's still a lot to do, but we shall only solve this problem by all of us at every level thinking carefully about the implications of everything we do. Now, with this in mind, let's look at a shift I'm sure nobody's ever worked on.
I think it'll leave word, but we'll fix, won't they? They'll expect us doing 2 again. Right. Rough work about the shovels. 2 shovels here. Right. Bring a shovel down.
The day shift are going on to nobody's face.
Well, they've left its machines to shove over again, Sid.
Well, what do you expect with a team like that? They've been too much of a hurry to get away.
That biggest part at pit's to change as well, Sid. I'll go and lock machine out.
Right. It looks as though they're trying to cut snow with these picks.
We've got a bad prop here, Dave.
It's plumbing marvellous.
They've not said nothing on the other shift, have they?
No. I'll go down here and try and get the fitter on the phone.
Right-o, Dave.
I see they've been tired to bring picks in again.
Have you found the fitter yet, Dave?
He's up near the air gate and he can't get down yet.
Oh, dear, there's nothing we can do about it then, is there now?
No, not now. I wish the other shifters had told us about it. We might have been able to do something.
They begin to move the machine over. The face conveyor is running clear. As soon as the out-by belts are running, cutting can begin. Someone is missing from a transfer point.
Oh, well, what the hell's holding us now, Arthur? Are we going to get to know?
I'll go and get to know Johnny.
3 minutes go by, and then the transfer point is manned.
Oh, well, moving at last. It looks as though they want some coal at the pit top.
About time, Johnny lad.
Hey, clear it back!
Clear of what?
Clear it, machine!
The machine is cutting. So far, they have lost 15 minutes. It's a good thing to check the first aid equipment in the roadway, but there's more than one way of doing it.
Put it on the belt.
Well, stood again. Shut it down and get to know, Arthur.
All right, Johnny.
On the belt, Mike.
Five minutes lost there.
Hasn't Ram ended that shot yet, Oscar?
I can see I haven't, but I shan't be many minutes.
Well, look sharp, because I'm not cutting by it. I'm under strict orders, and that's that.
Three minutes later.
That chuck's all right now, Johnny.
It's about time too. Help, Mo! Someone come up here and see to that chuck.
Right.
We shall never do 2 strips at this bloody rate. Come on, look sharp.
Hello. What do you want? I can't tell the Moscow's got 'em.
Tell him to get off that phone and let that Crawley go.
What we stood for now, Johnny?
It's that little fool ain't gate. He's owed his job to get on phone again.
I'm just about fed up. We've been stood with everything today. One thing or another, I'll screw his bloody neck off when I get in that gate.
Well, come and switch him on in bloody saying.
Out machine! We're firing it stable.
Couldn't you fire at a better
Well,
time
I've
than
already
this?
I better get on the shot firer. We've been waiting for him going up gate an hour.
It's every day a lie.
Out machine! We're firing again.
It's time you got some 6-shot batteries in that stable hole.
Aye, it's a bloody hard one to carry a big one in, that's what's up.
Nearing the end of the first strip, they've lost 57 minutes. In the tailgate stable, they're filling out.
What's the matter with cutting, Johnny? Why aren't we on full rate?
Well, thee see to thy job and I'll see to mine.
What do you mean with that?
Well, go and make sure that stable hole's still there, tuck be you.
Table hole's behind all week, and it will be with them, and they've no intentions of keeping the job moving. You'll have shearers put for this stable all again.
What's that fair with a short team in us?
There's only 2 on us, the nose. We're working like bloody hell in here today.
4 on in yesterday and only 2 only got shoveled.
There's been nobody since yesterday
Now
morning.
get the bloody stuff moving and don't bloody argue. Get the bloody stable all ready for the machine.
I'll bring you a whip tomorrow.
I don't want a bloody whip. You do your bloody job myself. Keep the bloody whip.
Haven't you got that bloody stable all ready yet, Nick? I shall be 2 minutes, Johnny.
It's same every time I get up here. I'm bloody fed up.
What's that from?
The timberers are following the machine in.
Don't shove the crawley too tight, Morris. You'll only get the machine fast on the way back.
Oh, it'll do it, that.
Shall you go and see if there's any oil in gate?
There's no oil! All cans are empty!
I'm going to cut without the bugger then.
And so he does. Back they go on their second strip towards the main gate. Meanwhile, on the haulage in the roadway.
All right, mate, I'll slip these on. Well, I've done well. That's put wrong way. That's stop belt.
How am I supposed to know? The wire's across the end.
Marvellous. Every bloody day alike.
Go and see what's the matter with this crawley, shall they?
All right, Johnny.
2 more minutes lost.
Where the hell's cable man again?
Well, what's the matter, Johnny lad?
I can see what's the matter.
Well, I can't be down here and up here as well.
Well, see to the job and leave other people's alone.
Well, stood up again. Mo!
Hello!
You've shoved this car over to fire again. Come on down here.
Righto! Whereabouts is he?
It's this one here. Hurry up, Mo. It's time we had a better tillman on this team.
It won't hold them up for long. Only another couple of minutes to add to the 97 they've lost already.
Help machine!
Oh, not again.
Oil's here.
No wonder Lord Robens wants to close the bloody pit.
Right, let this crawley go.
Out shearer, Johnny, with a bent flight here.
Well,
Where's Fitter?
I'm here.
Come on, Brian, let's have this flight changed slightly. It ought to been done on nights it was reported from, you know.
Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? I'm not fed up.
Let Crawley go. Let Crawley go! Let Crawley go!
A 140 minutes lost as they come to the end of their second strip. Well over 2 hours.
Howdy! That's it.
Right, Sid, let's go. I've had enough.
Where you going at this time?
We've done our 2 strips and we've had enough.
There's half an hour to go yet to end the shift.
No more than half an hour. We've completed 2 strips and 2 strips pays us, and that's that.
That's your argument with manager, not with me. My job's to keep you here till end of shift, and you're stopping here
2
as well.
strips, 2 strips, and that's it.
Get it ready for next shift. You were moaning this morning about machine not being over. You get it on.
I've had my goody belly for today. I've had enough, I'm going.
I'm going to get in touch with the manager about you as well.
If these chaps want to stop, they can do. I'm off. I'm buggering. These days to pay some more money.
And that's it. 2 muddled strips and call it a day. Nearly 3 hours cutting time lost. We saw some of the delays, but here's the full roll of honor. You can allocate responsibility, but clearly planner, management, and miner have all contributed.
Well, there it is. It may have seemed funny, and perhaps that wasn't a typical shift. At least I hope not. But in result, it was all too typical. Some of the delays were due to management mistakes, some to the men themselves. But 168 minutes were lost altogether. Just 10 minutes more than the national average on power-loaded faces. So clearly there's plenty of scope to get that extra half hour's cutting time within the shift, with all the benefits it will bring to all of us. But it really does mean all of us, planners, managers, officials, and the power loading teams. And they've all to think hard about how we do things. It's not harder work we're asking for, but it's a more intelligent use of the machines. We've seen a shift that I'm sure we all agree nobody works on. Perhaps now you'd like to consider another shift on which people do work, and that's your own. Do you think you can get another half hour off that? Instead of Johnny's 2 strips, let's have the 2.5 or even 3 or more strips, which our particular machine can give us. Johnny said, no wonder Lord Robens is closing the pits. I don't want to close pits. The people who close pits are customers. The people who forsake us if our coal is not competitive on price. The customer closes pits. Will you, members of the consultative committee, representative of your power loading teams and under officials, discuss what can be done at your pit to get better machine utilization?